Hello and welcome to lesson 9. I hope you're okay. Hope you're having a go at your lessons. Okay, well done if you are. So first part, like you know, with all our reading lessons, we always start with something that we're familiar with. So choose 2 of your familiar books to read to your family or to your toys. Make sure that you're checking that you're sounding good, that you're telling a really good story, which I know you do. Make it sound smooth, and check all the way through the word that it looks right for what you're reading. If you're not too sure, go back, put your finger in, break that word apart and think what would fit there. Maybe go back to the beginning of the sentence. So stop the video now and go and read those 2 books. Well done. Well done for reading those books. I hope you enjoyed them. So we're going to go on to our new website that we've got to choose some books, and we're going to go over to the green level, and the book we're going to choose today is this one, Farmer Jill. This is Farmer Jill here. Oh, so a farmer has animals on their farm. I wonder which animals they've got. So we can see a sheep and a goat and a chicken. I wonder if she's got any other animals on her farm. Let's read the summary or the blurb like we usually see on the back. Farmer Jill has a very small barn. What's a barn? That's a building that they keep the animals in to keep them warm if the weather's cold. Winter is coming and one animal will have to go. She has to decide which one is the least useful. So the one that doesn't help quite so much. Read this book to find out what happens next. Ooh, what do you think is going to happen? So she's only got a small barn to keep her animals in. She can't keep them all because they won't all fit in the barn. Shall we see? Which one will she get rid of? Let's read the book and find out. Before we start to read the book, these are some of the words we're going to come across that might be a little bit tricky. So, what? This word says what. What's the tricky part is here, isn't it? Because we can't hear it. What? And this part's a bit tricky as well. There. This is a new word. I don't think we've come across this one before. There. Their. It means it belongs to somebody. Like their house is really big. There. This word is a word we might know from other books. Mother. And this one ends the same. Farmer. Farmer. Mother. Some of the punctuation we're going to come across today, these inverted commas show that somebody's talking. That shows somebody's starting to talk and then they're finishing talking. The author might have chosen a question mark to show that they're asking a question. So make sure that I put a question in my voice, make my voice go up at the end of the sentence if there's a question mark, or they might have chosen an exclamation mark to show that somebody's excited or scared or worried or shocked. Okay, let's see if you can find those. Right, let's get started. Let's read the book. I wonder which one she's going to get rid of. Farmer Jill by J. Dale, illustrated by Dan Crisp. Farmer Jill had a little barn. Oh dear me, she said. What will I do? Winter is coming and I have lots of animals. One animal will have to go. Oh dear, there's the barn there. Oh, she's got some more animals. She's got a horse. She's got a cow. Wonder which one's going to go. Well, said old Mother Goat, you have to keep me as I give you milk to make cheese. All the animals nodded their heads. Oh dear me, said Farmer Jill. What will I do? So the goat's given us a reason to keep her. And what all the others are going to say. Well, said Old Mother Chicken. "You have to keep me, as I give you eggs for your dinner." All the animals nodded their heads. "Oh, dear me," said Farmer Jill. "What will I do?" "Well," said Old Mother Horse, "you have to keep me, as I work all day long on the farm." All the animals nodded their heads. "Oh, dear me," said Farmer Jill. "What will I do?" She's looking very worried, isn't she? She's really not sure what to do. "Well," said Old Mother Sheep, "you have to keep me, as I give you wool to make into clothes." All the animals nodded their heads. "Oh, dear me," said Farmer Jill. "What will I do?" Gosh, she has got a problem, hasn't she? "Well," said Old Mother Cow, "you have to keep me, as I give you milk to put in your tea." All the animals nodded their heads. "Oh, dear me," said Farmer Jill. "What will I do?" All the animals cried, "Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! What will we do? What will we do?" Farmer Jill cried too, "Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo!" Then she looked at all her animals and smiled. "This is what we'll do," she said. Oh my word, I wonder what she's going to do. She looks happy there, looks as if she's had an idea. What do you think she's going to do? So they all got to work. And that's the end of the story. What have they decided to do? Can you see? What was her idea? Yeah? Got them all working. What have they made there? Have a think about what Farmer Jill's idea was and talk to an adult about that. What do you think's happened there? What was her idea at the end of the story? Okay, so it's your turn to turn to the beginning of the book. Get it up on your device and start to read the book. If you get stuck, you've got lots of strategies, haven't you, that we've practiced to help you. So get your finger in to look closely at a word, to break it apart. Look for the parts of that word that you know. Make sure what you say matches what you can see, and have a go. Or go back to the beginning of the sentence, reread, thinking about what would make sense there and what would sound right. Off you go, read it to yourself. Okay, well done. Now it's our word part of the lesson, our word part of the lesson. So let's get rid of these. You're going to try to make a word. So get your tiles up and then you can drag them over. So let's have a go at making that word. You drag these letter tiles down. Let's see what word we've made here. Let's break it apart. You know this digraph? Ah. Ah. We know this chunk, don't we? This digraph as well. Farm. How would you break it apart? You might go arm, because you know farm. How would you break it apart? Okay, try making another word. How would you break this word apart to read it? Mother. But how would you break it apart? Okay, have a go at that word work part of the lesson. So that's the end of the lesson. So well done for having a go. So proud of you working through these lessons. Well done. I'll see you later on in the week when we have a writing lesson.